What's the deal, y'all? It's Jayden McKenzie, aka J Mac, and you're tapped in with Uncontested Vision. This is the Visionary Series, episode 1. We previously had a mini season on Twitter Spaces of the Visionary Series, and it went crazy, but I'm super pumped to see what the Visionary Series in podcast format looks like.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Zarin Michael, aka Super Z the guy, and like my boy J Mac said, you fully tapped in with us now. We're here. We got our full podcast. So we got season 2, episode 1, with a very special guest, real dope artist that been grinding, putting in a lot of work within the city, something that is real pivotal to Kansas City right now. So it was super dope to be able to sit down with him, get a little more into his story, and then obviously what his progress has been along the way. Check out this podcast. Let us know what you think. Give us some feedback, and also go check out some of our previous projects that we have on our YouTube page as well.
But hey, without further ado, Kye Colors.
Do you you wear green every day? Like, how really locked into this shit is you? How locked
You got to
in
get on
is you?
camera for this. You got to get on camera for the answer.
You locked in.
Nah, hey, I gotta stay true to the vision.
Yeah,
Theme,
no
bro.
cap.
Yeah.
Uncontested.
I wouldn't say I wear green every day, you know, but it's some consistency.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bet. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
What's up, y'all? Y'all now tapped into Uncontested Vision. I know y'all seen us on the Visionary series on Twitter Spaces, type shit like that. You know, we did the Corrupt Angel show. You may have seen us hosting that, but whatever it is that you know us from, we appreciate that y'all tapped in with us right now. And shit, bro, we appreciate Kye for coming and joining us. Our first guest on our full scale platform.
Pleasure to be here.
Hell yeah, bro. You going crazy right now, bro?
Thank you.
Yeah.
First
blessing.
episode.
Yeah, first episode.
Damn.
Of course, I go by the name of Zarin Michael, aka Super Z the guy. And you are here with, like you said, tapped in with Uncontested Vision. We got Kye Colors on the first episode. We got to do it big, and I appreciate my boy coming through for real. So I'm really ready to tap in and kind of, I've been wanting to ask you a lot of things over the last few years, bro. So I'm glad that you here to sit down with us today for sure.
Yeah. It's a true honor, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Especially
bro.
to see.
Hell yeah. So
See from when everything really started, bro. Like when I met you, that was really one of my first shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When was that?
This was
You was one?
2015.
was it Maxo?
Maxo. Oh, damn.
Party one?
Party one. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
At the Loop.
At the Loop. Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. This shit full circle. And again, it's hella dope to see, obviously, the growth that you've had since then, bro. We always knew that the potential was there, but you really just didn't stop, and I really respect that, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So just tell us let's start there. Tell us how you got into music.
How did I get into music? When I was younger, I was always around music, mainly hip hop, R&B. My aunt and my uncle heavily showed me like what rap was.
Yeah.
If I like something, they'll play it 100 times for me.
Yeah,
So,
hell yeah.
That's how I learned my favorite rap songs. When I was about 3, me and my sister, we would come up with our own little like raps and hooks.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we was doing, but we have like our own little performances.
Yeah, just putting them reps in.
Yeah.
That's hella dope, bro.
Just playing around.
So to start, do you think so? You was off rip. You knew you wanted to rap, or how did that? Because I know you produced too.
Yeah, it was mainly a rap thing. Even since I could write, I was like, or finding out, I could rhyme words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, cool.
Okay,
This is something I can do.
Yeah. So
get
shit,
into.
what drew you into producing then? Like, what age did you start doing that?
I started producing around like 14, 15, but early on, when I was younger, my cousin, my uncle, they were making beats.
Yeah.
Also into music. So that led me to get inspired to do that.
So so were they able to like mentor you in that aspect, or was this all self-taught for you? Like, did you just say like, okay, I'm gonna learn how to make beats, and I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna be the best at it, because I feel like just where you at right now, bro, your production is crazy, bro. Like, obviously the music is crazy too, but It's just like the fact. That's what I feel like I respect so much about you the most. Is just the fact that you cooking all this shit up yourself. So you know exactly what you need it to sound like. You know exactly how you want to rap on it. You know exactly the pocket you need to be in for certain shit. And it just sounds great, bro. So like, how did you really get into that? Was there a mentorship or what's up?
Yeah. Well, so like I said, that time with my cousin and my uncle,
Yeah.
seeing them do that just sparked my interest. What inspired me was like, yeah, I rap, but I was seeing other rappers that produce for themselves, like
Right.
Kanye, J. Cole, you know, more on a mainstream level. Then I started finding out, oh, the producers are making these beats to
Yeah.
the songs. Like, they writing the songs, you know, they doing much more than you think.
Yeah.
So that side started to grow on me, especially when I got tired of looking for YouTube beats.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Facts. Yep.
You know exactly the sound you're trying to
Yeah, I'm
want,
like,
so let's make it. Let's cook it.
yeah, so I started falling in love with just sounds, different kinds of sounds. And then toying around with that. The first few individuals that I knew that was on the same thing, Donnell,
Yep. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. We used to be at the Wonka.
yep,
Hell yeah.
at the Wonka shop. He goes as Two Said Baby
Said
now.
Baby, yep.
Yep. Him and Rory Fresco. Those were the two that were in a production at the time and also making music.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where that really led to, like, all right, I'm going to produce.
So what? But just getting back into that producer bag.
Yeah.
What is that process like for you? Like, how do you begin? And you're like, okay, I'm gonna cook up this beat from scratch. Where do you usually start?
Because as someone that doesn't make music at all, you know what I'm saying? Back in high school, I used to cook some shit up, you know what I'm saying? J-Mac, LDN, if you want to look on SoundCloud type shit.
And he actually got a song on streaming right now called You,
Me, Us, We.
Go tap
Type
that.
shit, type shit.
You said, where can I find it?
Oh, you really this nigga trying to find it?
Yeah, for real. They got
Yeah,
a song on Apple Music.
Which
It's
one?
on streaming.
Yeah, we got one. We got me
Yeah.
and Z got to join out on
Straight up.
on streaming. But I'm not a musician. I'm not an artist. I don't claim to be. But as someone that doesn't do music, how the fuck do you have nothing and say, you know what, bro? I'm gonna cook a whole ass beat, bro, because I feel like beats have worlds within themselves, and they have like beats will really create a melody for an artist. Like the melody's there, the artist just finds it. Feel me? So like, how do you create that from scratch, bro? Like that feels daunting to someone like me.
Yeah. The more I seen how complex production got and just how music with just instruments are made.
Yeah.
You know, how that can be transferred onto a track, that really amazed me because, you know, like I said, with the real instruments, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
But with production, it's like, oh, you can get more complex with these digital sounds, these analog sounds from like hardware.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with the simple fact of that. So I started, and I also was in the art too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always looked at it as like painting a picture, or, you know, when I got into albums as well at the time. So when I hear an album from beginning to end, it's like, damn, it's like a soundtrack. It's a movie, paints the picture in my head. Like, especially early on, when I first was listening to albums all the way through, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.
Mad City, yep.
You know, that was one of the first albums I heard all the way through and was like, damn, this is a movie. In my head.
No cap.
That YG, My Crazy Life.
Yep.
Even Drake's name was the same, you know.
Yeah.
Even Tyler the Creator, Wolf.
Oh, yep. Hell yeah.
Even there's a lot of stuff coming out where it's like, oh, it got a beginning, middle, and end to it, or it got a theme to it, you know, or a story. You feel me?
So let's talk about kind of the start of. We kind of got into how you got into music and production in the first place, but let's hear a little bit about you, right? So you go by the name of Kye Colors, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing music as Kye Colors?
So I've been doing music as Kye Colors since 20, 2015.
Okay.
So this is my freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I went as Kye Colors.
Oh shit, I never knew that.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
I was in a rap group with two of my friends. I was in a rap group with them. We were called Golden Society.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And before that, we went by a whole nother name.
Yeah.
What was it, bro? Drop it.
We the Flyest Kings.
Yeah, tight shit. Yeah.
We went by that. I had came up with the name. From Nas.
Yeah.
We the Flyest Gangsters.
Yeah,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, yeah, that's where that
That's
name
what's
came
up.
from.
So tell me how did you switch to Kye Colors? Like, where did that name originate from?
First of all, before you answer that, I want to say, from Kansas City, right? The KC initials, the marketing is top tier.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. It's a great name. Yeah.
Thank you, fam. Thank you. It's a good balance of something that just came to me naturally, and then, seeing how much has came out of it since like building with my team,
Right.
and stuff, with the marketing and everything. So, yeah.
So let me go back to this because I know you said you started with Kye Colors while you was a freshman. What do you feel like once you made that switch? What was the reception like? What was high school like for you, bro? I know we're going back a little bit, but what was high school like for you, and what was the reception there as far as I'm doing music, and I'm trying to build this fan base? Because you went to Hogan, right?
Yeah, I went to Hogan Prep.
Yeah. So what was that like for you?
It was different. Going to Hogan, it was like the school was focused on like sports,
Right.
and everything.
I'm already knowing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was into like the arts.
Yeah.
And I was into like music. The focus was not on any of the music programs. It got to a certain point where they was trying to take band. I think they did take band away at the time. Like a lot of the other things besides sports, outside of
We're gonna
academics.
take that funding and we're gonna put all that shit into the football and basketball too, because they was nice at basketball too.
Yeah. Graduating class 2018.
Hell yeah, yes sir.
But you stayed.
Did I stay?
No, I said, but you stayed there. You graduated.
Yeah, I stayed, graduated. Cause at the time it was just like a family-oriented environment for me, especially with the staff and the teachers. High school was not that bad.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, just the experience. I had my bad times in there as well.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was just like, it got to a certain point, like, that's when my career started, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. Like, all right, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing music.
Do you feel like the reception is much different now versus how it was then? Or do you feel like that was at least it was bubbling at that point, but now you're just like, okay, now you finna start boiling over type shit? Like, do you think it's a little different, or?
It's, at the time, I feel like everybody was more outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
we was more, now, obviously with that group, the specific age group that we were in, like we all were outside and everybody was still in school, so we in the city, now everybody's kind of taking on their separate paths, where it's like, now we making music and the people that's listening to us within the city are younger than us a lot of the times, So I get that could be a lot different for you for sure.
Very.
So I want to ask you this. So you get through high school, right?
Yeah.
The Kye Colors thing is bubbling, for sure. I want to ask you, was college ever in the plans for Kye? And also at the same time with that, I know maybe the audience doesn't know your story. At what point did you meet Jesse? And how does that play into the story?
So, I met, what was the first half of the question?
Was college ever in your plans?
College. I considered it, you know what I'm saying? Because I had other options in my mind as well.
Right.
Other ways I can get into music, At the time, I didn't know how big it would scale. you know, or even if I would get to this point, you
Yep.
feel me? It was like my third show. I opened up for Famous Dex.
Yeah.
And I was still in high school, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
like, just that seeing that could be possible. It was like, and at the time I was working at McDonald's, so it's
So
just
it's like, yeah, I'm clocking in, but I'm finna go tonight. I'm on the same stage as Dex.
It's
Like,
I'm
Yeah,
thinking of the meme where niggas sitting in the corner like they don't even know who I am.
Yeah,
You seen
you
that?
feel me?
They don't even know I'm
Yeah.
opening for Dex tonight.
and then
What's your order?
right?
Yeah.
Right. So just seeing the duality and just in that, like, all right, I'm in school, I'm working a job,
Yeah.
but also when I'm outside of that, I'm in this whole nother world in music.
Yeah.
I'm in the scene. I'm young, getting access to shit that I ain't got no
Right.
business.
Oh God. Oh God, bro.
I ain't got no business having access to, or it just be a thing like damn, it's starting to pay off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little bit already. Then I have my moments where it be like, shit, is music what I really want to do? I joined the basketball team at a certain point.
Yeah.
And I only played 3 games, but I showed up to practice every day, every time.
Yeah.
You know, try my best.
This is back in high school.
This is back in high school,
Yeah.
junior high. I mean, high school. I'm at junior varsity.
Yeah.
Played 3 games and I quit because I was just like, I gotta do this music.
Yeah. This ain't
shit.
for me type shit. Yeah.
We gotta look up the stats, right?
Hey,
Okay.
I think I got like 4 rebounds,
Yeah.
Tight shit.
Hell
couple assists,
Yeah.
and a bucket.
A
Yeah,
bucket.
so you
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, bro.
So let me ask too, just to bounce back off of famous Dex.
Yeah.
What is the list of you feel like your biggest shows, like up to this point? Like, what are some of the shows that you did where you was like, yeah, this shit crazy, like this could be the one that take me to the next level, and just was some of your biggest opportunities that you had to date?
One moment was the Wiz Khalifa show.
Okay, yeah. When was tell
I
people when
opened
that was?
up for Wiz. It had to be 2020, 2019.
Yeah,
It's at the Azora Amphitheater at the Ozarks.
yeah. That was that was the festival, right?
That was a festival. It had Chevy Woods. DJ Drama had a set
Yep,
where he brought out Jack Harlow.
yep.
You know, early on.
Mm-hmm.
Roy was there too, right?
No,
okay.
I wasn't there.
We had some technical difficulties, but we back. Hopefully this shit will just piece together real nice and smooth.
Perfecto.
I think it will, but so I guess getting back into it, one of the questions I had asked that I really want to touch on is kind of you get out of high school, right?
Yeah.
At what point in time does your career really start to take that next level?
That next level.
And does that coincide with meeting Jesse or building that team out?
I would say, okay, I'm gonna start back here from like my senior year of high school.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Walk us through it.
All right. So the summer before my senior year of high school, I had my first, like, I was in a collective with G Watts,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah,
Caviar,
Caviar,
Hell
right?
yeah.
right?
Shout out
And
G Watts.
Shout out G Watts.
That's
man.
OG right there,
My
bro.
big brother, man. That's how I met Jesse.
Yeah.
He was also like doing certain like work for
For G.
Caviar,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But he was managing G first. And then eventually it turned into a thing like our relationship got closer and then we just started working together and then he became my actual manager.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In the midst of that, like, I was also working with Lucy Bachelor. She
Yep.
was my manager at the time as
Yeah.
well. So
How Lucy? Shout out Lucy. How's
shout
she
out Lucy, man. I haven't talked to her in a while. I hope she's well.
doing? Yeah. Shout out Lucy, man.
Yeah. But at the time I had got presented like my first real situation that I didn't act on, but it's like, damn, okay, so like a label or
Right.
somebody is looking
Knocking,
at, they're
they
looking at my
knocking, yeah,
music and
yeah.
you never know who's actually watching. going after that didn't happen. So at a certain time,
We're leaving out names, right?
yeah,
Who that was?
yeah,
Type shit. I feel you. I feel you.
yeah,
Businessman. Yeah.
we so far on in time.
It's like,
But that happened, and that sparked like, okay, this is really something that can happen,
Right.
you know. And at the time, I was trying to prove to like my family that
This is worth not
I'm
going
not
to
crazy,
school
yeah.
and shit like that.
yeah, you know. And when that happened, I seen the belief, you know, like, oh, this is real.
Yeah.
This you're not downstairs playing around.
Yeah.
You feel me? So there was somewhat of a belief in, okay, this could really happen. Then there would be like times where, you know, stuff be up and it goes down. I'm working jobs.
Yep.
You feel me? Like I'm working at Foot Locker. That was the days, boy.
Yeah.
Foot Locker was dope. Different jobs, man, and leading up into the point where I was working at the post office.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is 2019. I'm putting out these singles. I'm really trying to establish my brand as Kye Colors. I've been
2019. Was that Talk to Me? Was that what year was that? What singles was you?
that was at the end of
2019,
the
yep.
year 2019. Yeah. But that was more Sweet Thing and
Sweet Thing, yep.
and like I dropped the
When
Freaky
was-
Deaky.
when was
and
Milk is Nasty?
Doggy? Milk is Nasty was 2017.
Okay, so we
this
going
is
back.
when-
Okay.
This is when I'm talking about like when the caviar was going on.
Okay,
right.
right.
Going into that was like I was in my senior year of high school.
Okay.
And that's really when like Lyrical Lemonade caught on. So I
Yeah.
guess this plays part into later down the line how that happened and stuff like. But they caught on to my music early on when the blog days was popping.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know. So that helped, you know, bring more outside eyes onto my music early
Yeah.
on too. So things just started seeming more believable.
Right.
Then there were times, even like I said, in the midst of that to like 2019, even just working with Jesse and really having somebody that's believing in me as well. Like,
'cause that's
I'm
needed.
helping you get there
Yeah, that's
too.
needed.
You feel me?
How important is it for someone to believe in you? Because I know there are times where, as a creative and artist, like we can lose belief in ourselves. So how important is that aspect to
I feel
have success within your career?
Yeah, I feel like that's the main thing. You know, you gotta find your internal belief.
Right.
You know, in yourself. Like, I can do this. I don't need so much of outside motivation to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's only gonna last so long.
Right.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be different opinions, bro. There's always gonna be niggas that fuck with you. There's always gonna be niggas that criticize.
Yeah.
I mean, you see like even Drake, bro. He drops a project and within 15 minutes, niggas is on Twitter saying this is mid, this is trash. Like
Yeah.
that's
Right.
Drake, bro. Like
Right.
so you gotta
And
have
that's the
that within
thing,
yourself.
like, yeah, you gotta have that within yourself. Like, really integrity about whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like the people who are also supporting that gotta have that same kind of integrity and
Right.
belief in it as well. But you gotta have that. You gotta have that drive. You the one that gotta push yourself. You know.
So where's there obviously okay, so we had a point, you get out of high school, you meet Jesse, you getting these big looks, you start building your team. What was that conversation like with Jesse? Where did he ever come to you like, hey, I know this can work and I'm about to just fully put everything into you? You know, like what was
Pause
that
on that real quick though. Just real quick. I just had to pause on that real quick.
Hey, like Killer Cam and them. Yeah. What was the point where he was like, hey, we locking in 1,000 and we ain't looking back for you?
It was really like I was still in high school, honestly, my senior year, because I was just
And shout out Jesse too.
Yeah, shout out Jesse. He plays a big role in the KC scene, bro.
Yeah,
like,
Playmaker.
At the time, he was just helping me, cause he seen like how I wanted to package myself and brand myself as an artist. So we just built a real relationship, leading up to really till after high school. That's when it was like, okay, like, yeah, I'm your manager.
Right, because he like shit. You out of high school now, so now this is what you about to do full time. Let's really
Right.
lock in.
Yeah. So then that happened. We dedicated, putting in, you know, some consistency into whatever we was putting out, putting time into, I guess. And then I was working at the post office, and that's when I was there for like a year. I had met my partner, Jayden.
Okay, yeah.
You know, that had came on as well. So he plays a really big role. That's somebody who definitely pushes me and plays like a role of motivation, even in believing me. And
So is he? You said partner. Is he? So that's not management. What does that look like? What does that
so
relationship
this
look
is
like?
really like when Jesse was just my manager. It was just like, okay, we gotta really make this Kye Colors thing crack.
Right.
But at the time, I was also developing this vision for Wasteland Records.
Yep.
You know, which is now something that I've been working on for the past 3 years. You know, but I had met Jayden 2019. He was moving back from LA.
Yeah.
And we had just new mutual people.
And he was he already in music, or like how did he get into, you know?
He was in
contact with you?
music, but he was in LA. We had new mutual people, and he always showed support to my music, even from out there. Not knowing who he was, you know, knowing that he played for Mizzou, and he was playing college ball for Mizzou, and made it to the league even, you know what I'm saying? Then he was staying in LA for like, I guess, 7 years. And was coming back for his own personal reasons.
Right.
But he was also coming back, wanted to also get into the music scene here. He was seeing what I was doing. He's like, bro, really coming back, if I'm getting into music, I only wanted to do something with you.
With you, yeah. He's like, let's lock in.
Yeah, I seen how serious he was about that. And, you know, since I met him, like, I got my trust in him for sure to have his dealings with my career. And even just as we built the brotherhood as well. So it's like, to see where everything's at today, like, it just all came together naturally.
And that's valuable, bro, because there's a lot of people doing music.
Yeah, it's a lot of people doing music.
There's not a lot of people that have, that support system around them that really could keep pushing them forward.
Yeah. And
playmakers around them that can help put together opportunities and visions. Like you said, you're visioned out. Like your whole you got green on, you got the Colorman series going. You're like, obviously, if you're just a visionary, just this god of a person, I'm sure you could do it yourself, but niggas ain't just doing this themselves. Like, there's some things behind the scenes that really help people.
We got bills too, so then you gotta figure out, okay,
working
how am
for
I gonna
yourself.
take care of that shit.
So talk about that. Talk about the importance of just having playmakers around you that you really can trust.
Yeah, man. You really gotta have that trust, and you know, that's a big part of like just forming a team.
Yeah.
You feel me? Can I trust that you are understanding of my vision? Am I trusting that you are able to even just show up? You feel me? That plays a big part, because sometimes people don't show up.
Yeah.
Or they get fed up, and they not treating it with the same kind of importance, you know, that you are. You feel me?
Right. Which I get, because, I mean, shit, everybody has their own life.
Everybody does have their own life. And then that's another thing, too. Like, even up to where we are now, we've done a lot as a team, you know. And I got to also give it to my brother Kendall, who's also been around since the Caviar
I was going to talk about that, because that's another thing. You got a lot going for you, bro. You got a lot going for you. You're fucking talented, rapping, producing. You got the team around you. But within that team, that content is on point.
Straight up.
You always got that content with you, and that's one thing that I've always recognized. Because I've been a fan for a minute. I've always recognized that, bro.
Thank you.
So Kendu, that's another
gotta
part of the
give
team.
him, because he be working his ass off, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I really gotta give it up for my boy.
Yeah, bro, that nigga can do different as fuck, bro.
He's very different.
He did the blackface video,
Blackface,
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
20 what? That was like 2016. Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wanted to, let me backtrack real quick, because let's hold on. We're going to go into Wasteland Records for sure. But I wanted to, you mentioned Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah.
So what has the relationship been like with Lyrical Lemonade? Have they shot a video for you before? Like, how did that all come to fruition? Because I seen you at the, like, you went to their headquarters
Chicago,
and shit like
right?
that and locked in with them. So how's that been, bro?
It's been a beautiful thing, bro. It's like I'm grateful to even be dealing with them in a certain sense, you know. Shout out to Elliot and everybody.
Shout out Elliot.
Yeah, that's really who really been like supporting me since I was in high school,
Yeah.
right? When I Dry Milk Is Nasty, Lyrical Lemonade was supporting it.
Yeah.
You know, did a write up on it, and even before then, I was dropping like singles, and you know the blog days was popping back then, so that really helped bring more eyes onto me at that time.
Yeah.
So after that, you know, it just been a consistent thing of like, yeah, when you drop, we covering it. Then, you know, 2020, that's when I made my first visit out there for an actual on-camera interview.
Chicago, right?
Yep, in Chicago. I had a show out there at the time too, so it was just like perfect time. And every time I'm in Chicago, I tap in with them.
Yeah, I love
so
Chicago, bro.
They even gave like
No, you good.
got to go to Summer Smash this year. You know,
How was that?
Bruh, that was my first festival.
What does Summer Smash entail? So you said it's a festival?
Yeah, it's their festival. Like it's an independent festival that they put together. They've been doing this for I think 4 years. I'm not sure exactly, but shit,
And you
crazy.
got to experience that.
Yeah,
That's dope, bro.
And just being on the outside looking in of everything they've done, you know, like it's an honor, bro. Like,
for sure. That's a big ass look, bro. You know,
they're for the culture for sure.
Right, and that's the big thing. Like they for the culture for sure.
So you said you had a relationship with Elliot, who's a part of Lyrical Lemonade. Do you have any relationship with Cole Bennett?
No, I haven't met Cole yet.
Haven't met Cole? Yeah, that's what's up. Speaking of kind of knowing people in the industry and things like that, I know you had, kind of switching gears here, you had recently went to a Sexy Red show in STL a couple months ago, or?
Oh, no. I was at the Female Gucci Gang video.
Okay.
show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I had seen, y'all had an interaction on social media or something?
Yeah.
Nigga caught in 4K, huh?
Just doing shit.
Type shit.
Just doing shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but at the time, like, I've been fucking with Sexy Red shit for a minute.
I was going to say, because I feel like, my fault to cut you off, but I feel like that was a couple months ago. I don't know when that was, but I feel like that was right before she really went crazy. Like, I feel like the next week she had that picture with Drake. And I was like, hold up. She was just talking with Kye. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, she, like I said, I had caught on to her music. She had did a song with Summer Walker, right, a year ago. And I don't know if they were joking around. I like the song.
Yeah.
But that's how I found out about her, and I just checked her stuff out. I seen clips on her page,
Right, yeah.
and I was like, damn, this shit really slapped though.
Yeah.
So I tried to find more of her music. Come to find out that's what's really sparked my interest. She was from St. Louis. I was like, okay, for sure. So I went to go check her music out. And then I seen that she was about to drop stuff, you know. I was like, nah, she next.
Yeah.
And
she was.
Yeah. Come to find out she did the Making My Way Downtown. You know, she went viral for that. She was the same girl. I was like, damn, it's clicking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, she know what she doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely got to give it up to Sexy Red.
Yeah, shout out Sexy Red, man.
Yeah. She going crazy right now.
No cap. She going crazy as fuck.
I guess on that note, so I know you've made your way out to LA a few times. So you kind of, getting your feet wet in the music industry. I know you have some relationships. Do you have any other like celebrity relationships or interactions that kind of stand out with you?
Celebrity interactions. Yeah. I was in the A$AP Rocky music video.
Oh yeah, because he was in KC.
Yeah, he was here in KC.
That?
This was
a few months ago, right? Not too long ago.
Yeah, this was like summertime in the summertime. Yeah.
Which song was that?
This was the Riot.
Okay.
Yeah. Drake on.
Yeah. I don't know if I should be saying this too, but rumor is that they bought a crib here. Did you hear that?
Yeah, rumor is.
Rumor
I'm not
is.
sure.
Allegedly. Let's just put the
Yeah.
allegedly on there with it.
I didn't get to see Rihanna while she was here, but I
Damn.
got to meet ASAP.
Rocky, yeah.
Talk to him. Didn't put him on my music, but got to be in like certain scenes for the music video and
Yeah.
shit. And it was a dope experience. Like soon as I got
There
there,
was a lot of different people out there.
yeah, bro, got to meet all directors and shit. Like in that moment right there, meeting them and seeing how much goes into like just shooting this music video
Yeah.
and to see the outcome, bro. Like that's what got me into wanting to do film. Like I was telling you earlier,
Yep.
and then not like the main thing, but it was like, okay, I could really do this shit,
Right. Hell yeah.
Because they use the Kansas City casting company.
Mm.
They use a lot of
All
stuff,
KC shit.
KC shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And that's what I was,
Yeah.
how we spoke on earlier, like that KC, in the next, probably sooner for real, but I'd say 5 years max, like it's really going to be a major hub here. Like the fact that people want to come to KC, obviously we got Taylor Swift in the box at every game. Like this shit is getting different as fuck, bro.
different here, man. It's getting way.
And
way
it's super cool to experience because obviously we from here. So it's like, honestly, I never thought that we probably would get to this point for real. But it's like we starting to see the growth for real firsthand.
Yeah.
I guess I'll touch on that while we're talking about KC. So obviously, you're from Kansas City. The city's showing you hella love.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered if Kye Colors' career stays in Kansas City? At what point would you consider moving from Kansas City, or would you consider that?
I feel like even as we talk about a lot of these coming up from like the start up until now, like my biggest thing was what got me here was the community.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I try to make sure I show up as much as I can.
Yeah, for sure.
Have my hand or involvement in it as much as I can, from early on.
Right.
And that's what really got me my name. So, like, to see everything that's going on, going from what was that up until now,
yeah.
you feel me? I feel like Kansas City's going to be everything that I will be trying to look for
in those other
somewhere
cities.
else,
Yep.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what I was just telling you. Like I said, I just moved back from Houston.
Yeah.
So when I kind of just started seeing everything and just realizing, like, I don't want to miss being a part of this because this is special what we got built.
Yeah.
That's maturity, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you're younger.
I will say this, I find my times where I feel like I got to run away from home.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's like, really, home is where the heart is, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Tell me.
Home is where the heart is, but the only thing I'm running from is something that I could just do here.
Yeah.
What's the difference other than the view?
Mm.
And, and I chose to do the career I have because it will take me places.
Right.
Maybe I'll be gone
That you
for
can bring back.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my main thing, bro. Like,
That's what's up.
that's my intentions, you feel me? So
Man of the people, man.
Yeah.
Clap it up.
Yeah.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yeah.
but it gotta get done first. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We
Facts.
still gotta do it. So
So, well, speaking of that, since you said you still got to do it, what does success mean to you? Because obviously, from the outside looking in, a lot of people might be like, okay, at the point that he's at, like, he's garnering success. Like, he's starting to bubble. He's starting to reach more of the masses. You're making these relationships. You building on a scale that you probably never imagined before. But I know as artists, we all have our different definitions of success. So that may mean signing to a record label or, building your own company. So what does that look like specifically for you?
So when I started Wasteland Records, early on we knew we needed more marketing strategies to get this music out here. And one of the companies that we looked to as a model or for like I see what they're doing.
Yeah.
We should be trying to do it at that stature. It was LVRN.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and this was 3 years ago. today. I'm partnering with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big congrats.
Yeah, congrats, bro. That's big.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you to them for taking the
Shout
chance
out
on me.
LVRN.
Shout out LVRN. So to see how that manifested into where we at today, man, it's like that's success.
Yeah,
You feel me?
for sure.
It's
Yeah,
something like I envisioned,
yeah,
and now I got it. Now I have my small successes too within my creative, where it's like, damn, I've been sitting on this song for a year, but now I really got the inspiration to finish it.
yeah,
You feel me? Or it'd be a thing like, I got this goal this week. I got to finish it.
yeah.
You know, a lot of people battle with that, having that consistency and just execution.
Right.
You feel me? I feel like I struggle with that so many times
Yeah,
where I found like myself battling with myself, bro.
yeah. I
Feeling
feel that, bro.
like whatever I'm doing right now, say I'm working on a song, it isn't good enough. Let me start over completely
Yeah.
and try to find a better idea.
Mm.
You know,
So you would say you're a perfectionist when it comes to your craft.
very much. You know, but in this day and age, like I still keep it to. Like I'm a perfectionist to a sense now. Like okay, we gotta still get it done. Though.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah. You don't want to. This shit can't go on forever.
Shit can't go on forever, you know. Holding on to or hoarding like my ideas and visions that
It does nobody good.
Yeah.
It doesn't do you good. It doesn't do the fans good. Your career.
Right.
So
But and even then, like I said, it's a battle, bro. Cause I find myself battling with how I would want to treat it versus damn, is people really waiting on this?
Right. Yep. Exactly.
hell
They
yeah.
waiting to see what you have to offer, and this whole Colorman series process was really about that, bro. Me getting out of the way of myself, and now we on Green, Colorman Green, which is like I'm in a go era.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Get into we gonna go back to LVRN in a minute.
Yeah,
Get into your music and what we got. You know what we've heard for you over these last few months. Obviously, you got the Colorman series. How did that come about, and what was the start for that Colorman series? Because obviously, like you said, you're on green now, right? We got the green backdrop. You got the green on. Green hair.
Smoking on that
Green, all the smelling good. So shit.
That's why I'm trying to speak up. I'm just. I shouldn't have
It's
smoked
early
before I
as fuck.
came in.
It's early as fuck, bro. You good? You gotta be comfy. So yeah, get into that. How did that come about? That idea of the Colorman EP series.
So initially I had a vision for a project, but like I said, I was having that battle with completion.
Right.
You feel me? Execution. It's not that the songs weren't fire, it's just like the next step.
Yeah.
But I kept starting over on these projects. Honestly, that's just procrastination.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it all added up in the end. Then I had like, okay, I got these ideas, and now I'm in this space where I can actually execute them. And at the time, like I said, with the LVRN situation, that was still, working towards. We had first officially met last year. Then, they just been in support of my music since then.
Yeah.
January, that's when everything was finalized and we started working this year. This Colorman series has been
And when you say fun, so that not management but partnership. So that looks a little different.
Managerial partnership.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
it's your management, yeah. With that, this is our first,
project
yeah. We've been working on. So, and in the process, like just meeting a lot of people, being in a lot of different spaces, seeing new things.
Yeah.
Like going back to what the question was earlier, like that success as well to me. Like just the experience, the journey, you know what I'm saying? But and that's really go hand in hand with this whole Colorman series. It's about, from Red, that was like.
And when did you drop Red?
That was earlier this year.
Okay.
In February. We dropped Colorman Red.
Go listen to that Colorman Red.
Go get Red. Yeah. So that was like the twister.
You heard that shit? My
Then
stomach
McDonald's
bubbling,
coming back up, huh?
Yeah. Colorman Red was like the twister,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm just caught in the whirlwind of things. It had tracks like I'm in the darkness, Phil
yeah.
Collins,
Smash.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then we put out Yellow. That was more so like we in a broader space. We accepting the path of things.
And that was so dope, bro. And the yellow brick challenge that y'all did,
It's
like
tough.
just the creative things that y'all come up with behind everything, it just all flows hand in hand, bro. So definitely want to commend you for really everything. I know a lot of it is, attest to the team too. So that's attest to you because obviously you knew that you needed to put strong people around you to put you in this position. So super dope, bro, to see those different things for sure. Because it's not just about the music. Like I know that's a lot of times that's what we lose sight of, bro. You need shit. You really need shit on the front end and back end regarding the music so people can continue paying attention. Because their attention spans is so, quick nowadays. Like you could drop some shit and then think like, oh, the whole world's supposed to hear this, but that's not reality, right? You got to have something to build with it and behind it so people will continue to be interested.
Correct. That's really what leading up into, like I said, like it was Yellow accepting the journey for real.
Yeah.
Accepting the path with the whole yellow brick road. And us being from Kansas City, even though I'm from the Missouri side, it's like we right next to Kansas.
Right, Kansas,
It's relative, and everybody from places similar to or in the Midwest region where it's not a lot of like big cities like on the coast.
Yeah.
They can relate to that.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
So we got Red, we got Yellow, we got Green. So that's dropping on Halloween, right?
That's dropping on Halloween.
So by the time this pod comes
October
out,
31st.
that'll probably already be out. So y'all need to go cop that Green.
Speaking of, we on.
I was gonna talk about the single.
Green, yep.
Talk about the single. Go ahead.
Over for now. You just dropped Over for now, and obviously I feel like over the years, obviously you've been kind of expanding your sound, and I feel like we're kind of at a point now where it's a little different than what we usually would hear from you. So what do you feel like? Like, are these sounds that we should expect from the future? What was the process like while making Over for now?
I could definitely say that plays a big part in it too.
Yeah.
I feel like even from somebody just told me the other day, I like your music because you do you.
Yeah.
You keep it new, but you also keep it traditional.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm leading into this space now. Like, this whole process of doing this whole Colorman series has been experimental.
Yeah.
From even the marketing strategies, and the marketing strategies and the creation of the music and the visions, for the visuals. So, Over for now. I've always been into 80s pop music.
Okay, yeah.
And that really triggered like the inspiration for that.
Did you produce that too?
I didn't produce that.
Okay.
But Shaq Gonzo.
Hey, shout out Shaq Gonzo.
Yeah. Shaq Gonzo produced that. He's like a director for The Real Goats.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's also from KC.
Yep.
And I met him on the music scene for real because he was a producer at the time. And also an artist. He was performing and shit at the time, too.
Yeah, I remember doing a show with him and Rory. They was at the Uzi show. Show, 2016. Yep.
Yeah, man. What a time.
Crazy, yeah.
So what's your favorite song off Green?
It's my favorite song.
Because they got it. So they're listening to it right after this, or they already did. So
it's Live on Broadway for sure.
Live on Broadway.
Okay. Live on Broadway, my favorite song on there.
And is that a similar sound to Over for Now, or a little different?
It's very different. It's rap. It's hip hop.
Rap.
It's
Okay.
rap.
Okay.
Me even talking about this whole yellow brick road.
Yeah.
and leading up into green. So we at Emerald City now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this goes hand in hand with the Wiz. Going back to earlier,
tough.
about my high school days, where I was into other things like the arts and stuff, like actual art, but I was also in choir. I was also in theater.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So you always just had a passion for the creative side,
Right.
for sure.
And I played in the Wiz while I was in theater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Humphrey.
Shout out Miss
Miss
Humphrey.
Humphrey.
What character did you play?
I played the Tin Man.
Tin Man.
I was gonna say Scarecrow. But
I was thinking
Tin Man,
Scarecrow
I can
The
see
too.
it.
Tin Man.
That's
I ain't
dope,
had
bro.
no heart.
You hear that, ladies? Kye Colors, man.
Let's get into that. What's love like for you? Obviously, you're at a point now where I'm sure that, people could be coming out the woodworks and, seeing the success and wanting to be like, what's it like to fuck with Kye and see what he on? So you locked down or you chilling right now? Like, what does that look like for you?
Man, I'm working.
Hey, I love
Facts.
it. I love it.
I'm working.
I love it.
My love life is, I don't really think I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for love.
You just focus right now. You just
Yeah, I'm
focus right now. And that's
focused right
cool.
now.
That's good. That's good.
I find myself getting distracted.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. I feel it.
But,
And not to put a negative connotation on relationships, but
yeah,
that's something that I was.
no, not at all, because they supposed to grow and be beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
That's
I'm
what
married.
I want, you know?
Zarin's engaged.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
But I was telling I was talking to actually my bro Caleb the other day, and we were just talking about this kind of topic, and just the reality, for at least for me, that I kind of accepted that if you're not in a relationship, you honestly have an advantage over others that are, and that may
as an
sound.
artist, or
I wouldn't say just as an artist. I'd say really with a lot of things in life, as far as, when you are not with someone, you can just particularly focus on your identity and your interest.
Okay.
When you're with someone, then you have to balance these things and then focus a lot of attention on another person as well. So that definitely can distract you from what your goals are. Now, I'm not saying that that's an excuse, but a lot of us, a lot of times, honestly, have that as an excuse for real. Like, I'm not like, we shouldn't use it as an excuse, but that's kind of just the reality. Like,
but let me push back to that though, right?
Yep.
So, what about to the people that say the right woman would build onto that?
No, I mean,
right?
For sure.
Right. So at the same time, you could say like a relationship could give you things that you wouldn't otherwise have.
And well, let me go back to that. I'm not saying that the woman you're with is causing you to lose focus on your goals. I'm just saying that it's easier to focus on you when it's literally just you.
It's just a built-in excuse.
Yeah, like when it's literally just you just gonna focus on you because you're not worried about trying to appease to someone else.
You
can say whatever the
we want on that bitch. If not, we're gonna be like beep.
Yeah, we can say.
But shit, yeah, like I said, it's kind of just an advantage, And again, I'm not putting a negative connotation on it, but it's just, I think for me, I've kind of accepted that's kind of the reality. It's just easier to focus on yourself when it's just you, and you don't gotta come home and be home by a certain time and make sure that the dinner right or the groceries in. Like, you could just cook up all day and night type shit. You ain't gotta interrupt nobody's sleep while you coming in late. Like, it's just you, But shit, what were you saying?
So we was talking about a couple of different things. Unless you have somewhere to go, I'll just jump back to
Yep.
It's LVRN for real, because like we've talked about kind of it's a managerial partnership, right? Yeah. And we've talked about Jesse's involvement in your career, Jerron's involvement in your career, and I kind of just want to get into like what does that partnership with LVRN look like? Does Jesse work for LVRN, or does LVRN have their kind of representative for you on their side of things? What does that look like?
More so like they have a representative on their end.
Okay,
me.
yeah.
Like a day
so you got full control over your creative and everything like that.
Yeah,
right.
Like I still own with my company and stuff like. But my day to day, Jay Shep.
Yeah.
That's who's like more so my representation there.
Is he LVRN or is he?
He's LVRN.
Okay.
Yeah. And then really it's a few people in that building definitely like vouching for me for sure. But they definitely it's like a perfect fit though.
Yeah.
Just from the few times I didn't visit and met everybody and stuff.
So I was gonna say, what's your relationship with Justice like?
with Justice.
Because I seen you went to the all white party for his birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when my first visit was out there. Justice is cool as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
come on, got the cool pants.
Yeah.
Justice wear cool pants on Instagram.
Shout out Justice.
Yeah, but yeah, man, they just really been rooting for me ever since I met them. So
Yeah.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
with it.
And I kind of want to touch on this, Z. I know I don't want to.
No, you good, bro.
I don't want to take over the conversation, but we're talking about LVRN. We're talking about Wasteland Records and the partnership, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that you follow LaRussell on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
What has, or if anything, has, his structure of good company and him being independent done for you? And what have you taken from that?
Man, LaRussell a legend, man.
Shout out
For
LaRussell.
real.
Have you ever talked to bro?
I never talked to
Not yet.
LaRussell.
Not yet.
Right, not
Yeah,
yet.
not
We
yet.
gonna
Not
speak
yet.
into
Yeah,
fruition.
yeah. I haven't talked to LaRussell yet.
He gonna see this. LaRussell, hey, everybody at LaRussell in the comments. I know they be on their Instagram grind.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga gonna see this.
Yeah. Nah, just seeing what I envision for my company to turn into, you know what I'm saying? And seeing what he's done to, like, impact the independent space.
Huge.
You feel me?
For sure.
And, like, he's dropping game,
Yeah,
too.
game, bro.
Like, tons of game. And if you're not grabbing onto it, like, you got to be lost.
Choosing
in
not
that.
to.
Yeah. But I definitely see the impact of what he's doing on other artists' careers.
Yeah.
And it's definitely inspiring, man. So shout out to LaRussell.
Is that you? Yeah, go ahead and get that. Real quick, did you have anything else on the good company LaRussell stuff? Or
Oh, they doing their thing, man. They got the Bay rocking.
Hell yeah, shout out good company, man.
Shout out good company. Shout out LaRussell.
yeah, it's been something that even I, as we've run UV, have drawn inspiration from. Like their content is on point.
Yeah.
And that's something that we always want.
And consistent.
Yeah,
The
consistent,
consistency
bro.
in it, bro. It's really like
And I think
they show up every day,
right, and I think that's
and
the,
it's growing. My
that's-
bad. I don't mean to
no,
keep
you
cutting you off. It's growing.
that's the most difficult thing of when you building a company and trying to keep the content, the consistency.
Yeah.
Because again, it's so easy. People think you could just post once a week and like you're gonna get on. Like, nah.
It goes back to the team.
You got to be invested in this
Right.
shit.
It goes back
every
to the
day.
team.
And I
the
feel
way-
like even just that approach, like I've been trying to implement that into what I got going on.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Recently I've been posting a lot more, and I used to get like thousands of likes because I don't know, I wasn't even on when the Instagram algorithm was however it was.
yeah.
Whatever. But regardless, my post may not get as many likes as the way I post this way.
Right.
But somebody seen it though.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I've just been learning, like, you have to use your Instagram like a TV channel or just a social media. You got to look at it like, bro, people are tuning in.
Because
So
this
This
is
is your
entertainment,
show.
bro.
Yeah, this is your show.
This is entertainment.
This is your promotional tool. Why
'Cause
not be using it?
that's-
you know?
Bro, I would almost argue that is just as, if not more important than the music today for
Yeah.
people like you, for entertainers, bro. Because
Yeah.
if you go to a label and you got this great music, they're gonna be like, cool. What's your socials look like?
Yeah.
Feel me? Like what's your following like? Do people fuck? Because the money isn't in the music 100%, bro. Like the money is in these followers, these people that will, anytime Kye drops anything, merch, if he's gonna be at the show, they're copping that. That's where the money is, bro. So
And I wouldn't even argue, because you said that the music is just as equal as the content. I would argue that the content is more important than the
yeah,
music.
sure.
Because honestly, the climate that we in, I don't think, which is, I mean, it's a tough thing to say, but I don't really think the music matters too much
That's all-
right
that's-
now.
yeah,
at
that's
least,
where
as
we're at,
far
bro.
as the space we're in.
That's where we're at.
I think that as long as you have a following and as long as your brand is on point, you could just start rapping and you like which I mean, let's look at a few examples. Ruby Rose, like obviously everybody knew her for other things, right? And just for more her being I'd say other things, but more so just being a media in the media.
Sure.
And then, you wake up one day, and I'm sure she probably always had dreams of rapping, but when you build your brand up to a certain level, now it's like, okay, now let me drop this shit. And now they can't, it's undeniable. Like, even if you don't fuck with the music, the brand is so on point that they, it's creating success for her in that space.
Right.
So yeah, bro, like I said, I will argue that the branding and all that shit is honestly more important for sure.
Mm-hmm. before I went back to Good Company. Were you going somewhere? Or
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. What are the goals with Wasteland? Because obviously, we're in a managerial partnership with LVRN.
Yeah.
Would you ever dream of getting signed to a label? Or are you trying to build up Wasteland so that you could take it to them people? Like, all right, I need 10 M's for this. What's the goal for it all?
Yeah, right now, man, we're just in the midst of it, building still. You know, we just got another artist on board, Jace.
Okay, yeah.
Kansas Jace and Slap City as well. Somebody who also has a name here in the town. You feel me? For music, had his own music app. You know what I'm saying? And just been around in the scene for a while. And for him to come onto my label.
Yeah.
Like that mean a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you believe in what I done been working on, bro. That mean a lot. So even for Jason, he's 18, coming out fresh out of high school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you guys? Because obviously this is something new for you, adding artists. So how do you guys vet these artists? Are these people that you already was tapped into for some years, or like how's that decided of? Okay, yeah, he got to be Wasteland.
Straight up, yeah. Like with Slap, I met him really when I was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
I already heard a lot about him, and he heard some of my music at the time. And at the time, I was working at a studio in Westport.
825.
Yeah,
Shout out 825 Studios.
Straight up. I was working at 825 Studios. I was interning there.
Yep.
And he had came to the studio with me one day. And from then on, I was just like, yeah. We got mutual people that we fuck with. Then I was like, yeah, I fuck with you, bro. Like, even your music, it just makes sense. Like, then it led on to now, like, we be recording. I done produce a few tracks for him now. And it's like, I can't wait for it to see what, adding him on and being in that space with him musically is like, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you guys looking for any more artists, or are you guys?
Yeah, man, I'm ready
with the core.
We've been working with the core for a minute, but yeah, I'm looking to definitely add on, you know what I'm saying, if it makes sense. Still building, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We also got like a team of producers that's dedicated to what we got going on too, man. Shout out Armadizi. Shout out Giddy, man. Shout out everybody that pull up to the studio every week, man. Just be going hard, man. And we understand, like, even just this year, more of my output, showing more of myself than I had before, because we entering a whole new phase in music, and I'm still a developing artist as well. I'm still learning things, man. Like, I'm not afraid to say that. Like, I'm still learning things about myself as an artist, you feel me, in my artistry. So, and it's not a thing where, nobody's trying to change what I'm doing.
Right. They allow you full creative.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I just had a lot of time to really go into that, bro. So, and I really commend them for allowing me to do that. But now we in a space like you're seeing more of me.
Yeah.
You're hearing more of me. You're seeing different versions of me.
Mm-hmm.
But not different versions of me to where you don't get it.
Right. It all makes sense.
Right, because just leading up from everything I've been doing up until now, bro, like, this is where we at.
Yeah, you always got a theme behind what you do. Like, I think about, obviously, the commitment to the color is one thing, but I think about Glide. Commitment. You had the dance with it. You had the skate park, the event. Everybody came out, shot the video there. Like, there's always a commitment to the theme. So, but it's you at the end of the day. Have you when it comes to skating and stuff like that, have you in the past been interested in skating, or is that something that kind of just fit that theme at that point?
I've always been interested in skating.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I would just watch like skateboard videos, and I had the Tony Hawk game.
That
was raw.
That was
a raw
that shit, bro. I had that on Xbox.
And then it was a Tony Hawk Hollywood Wasteland.
Yeah.
You feel me? Which I feel like definitely played a role in what Wasteland that idea came from as well. Like, we would just be skating in the neighborhood too. Like, just to see black kids skating was dope to me, bro. Knowing that's like a predominantly white sport.
Right, for sure.
I used to be on that shit.
But regardless of race, You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen how much skating played a role in hip hop.
Yeah.
You feel me? With
Think
Lupe,
about
Lupe,
Tunche.
shit, Wayne be
Tunchi.
skating.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
Lil
what I'm
Wayne.
saying? Skateboard P, the Neptunes, yeah, Lil Wayne even, you know, definitely. I had some truck fit for sure.
Yeah, no cap.
I was staying downtown 2021. No, this is 2021. I was coming home from somewhere, and I was staying right next to the Crossroads Hotel. And outside, it was some skaters.
Yeah.
And I was just walking over, and I was just like, I had just put some music out. This is when With Love by Faith had came out.
Okay. Yeah.
I walk over, and I was like, y'all pro skaters? Because some of them look kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Some of them look familiar. And then I was like, nah, man, we just homies. We just go around skating. And I was like, oh, yeah, where y'all from? This me just dolo on bullshit with them. They was just telling me where they from, and they all from different places. But they all homies. I was like, that's tight. So one of them, I was like, can I put y'all on my music? And then, yeah. They all said, yeah, I put them on who I was, showing them my music. One person followed me, and it was Paul Rodriguez.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? It was P-Rod. So
Shout out P-Rod, bro.
Yeah, I met P-Rod. He had posted my music, too, that day. So that was like a moment for me as well.
Another one of those success little pieces in there.
Right. Success pieces, but also a thing that led up to what got me back skateboarding, you know what I'm saying? And how this whole glide situation happened. So that played a role. Then I started working at Westport Media Collective.
Okay.
Studio.
Yeah.
You know. I was recording this rap group by the name of High Society. They skate.
Yeah.
That's their whole niche. That's their whole lifestyle. They skate, they smoke, and they about money.
Yeah.
So I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So that sparked my interest in getting back into skating as well.
I want to show you a video.
It's of me?
No, it's not of
Oh.
you. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a video that. Do you know who Ben Dadon is? He's a comedian. He fucks with Drewski. You know Drewski.
Yeah, I know. Drewski crazy.
Yeah, bro, that nigga funny as hell, dog. Well, while he get that
ahead.
pulled up, so how did so all of this kind of comes to fruition as far as 816 Day. How does that feel to be able to put together something of that magnitude, and obviously to be able to get the shit damn near televised, right? Because y'all was on the news with it, right? So how was that?
Man.
Because that's different, bro. Like I said, niggas ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to be, I know one thing that we talked about is community, and I know how important that is to you.
Yeah.
So just to be able to build that community with, like-minded people, skaters, and just different people that just fuck with everything you got going on. Like, how does that feel again? I know, again, that's probably another point of success for you mentally. Just like, okay, I did this. I was able to put, because as for me, I feel like we are all God-like beings. And when I say that, I mean that God basically, when he created the world, he had an idea. He had one single idea that he brought to fruition. So I say that we all act in God-like tendencies because we all have the capabilities to have these ideas. And again, like we talked about, execution, bring them to fruition. Yeah. That's a God-like talent. So for that, like, again, I'm sure at some point this was just a simple idea. Like, it would sound cool to do this. But you actually sat down and said, that we gonna do it for real. Like, it ain't just gonna be no thought or no thinking about doing it. We gonna execute and doing it. So what was the process like that of that, like, for you, getting all that together?
So all of these things that had inspired me led up to this moment, right? I wanted to do an event initially for National Skate Day.
Yeah.
Right. And I also, not even just skateboarding, I also have been consistently going to the skating rink.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I roller skate too. Or at least I'm still learning, right? And even with skateboarding, I'm still learning. But I make sure as I'm learning, I'm tapping into these communities, not even just for musical purposes, just because I'm actually learning these things, you feel me? So it's like, I wanted to do something where since I did love both of these things,
Yeah.
and they relative to each other, their own wheels.
Yeah, no cap.
I wanted to
Just wanted to bring it all together.
bring it all
in that
together.
aspect.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So
do
to
something
bring
big
the
for the community.
skate community together was
raw.
something, I feel like was also creative for me. I like just doing random things too,
Yeah.
but it wasn't so much random, knowing
makes
that
sense.
I was going to shoot a music video for it as well.
Yeah.
But it was perfect timing. It was already a holiday in the city,
Yeah.
so I was like, I want to put it together.
You just brought the idea to Jesse, or how did that come together?
Full team,
Well, I
brother.
brought it to the full team.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what I want to do, and they was like, all right, make it make sense.
Yep. Yep.
But I feel like everything leading up into that moment made it make sense for
Yeah.
sure. And then, the news being there, like, I wasn't expecting that. You
Oh,
feel
for
me?
real?
Right?
Yeah.
We get to the park, they there.
Hey, you like, what the
Yeah, bro. We get
Somebody-
to the park, they there.
Paparazzi had the low.
Yeah, that was kind of spooky. But nah, that was dope though. Like to see I'm on the news for something positive.
Yeah.
Versus
I know that
something
probably
else.
make
Negative.
moms and, like you said, just the whole family just understanding that this is working. Like this is
Yeah.
something that you obviously take a chance and a risk on, but it's paying off.
Before we get too far off of skating, I want to show you the video because I got it right. So somebody said this was Kye Colors at the Skate 16 Day event.
They said this
Used
to
to
me.
like wake up in the morning, take a bunch of bong rips, and then we fucking rip Four Locos all day. My fucking
I
best
seen
friend.
that fucking video. Bro.
My boy Juan, he's from Mexico, doesn't speak any English, but I love him. Yeah, and he's super fucking high. I love this dude. And these are just my boys, man. I love it here. We're gonna fucking shred today. You guys stay tuned.
Oh shit. Alright.
This is about right? This is about what it was like out there?
A little bit.
Type shit.
Hey, like we said, we learning. We better get this shit, bro.
Fuck me up, man.
Nah, he crazy,
Type
bro.
shit. But no, Ben Dedon is funny, bro.
Yeah, they funny
He
as
does
hell,
music
boy.
too, actually. Shout out Ben Dedon.
Shout
Yeah.
out Ben Dedon. No, I did see him. He did the Lemonade. Did he do Lemonade? He just did a freestyle to somebody's song, bro.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah,
He be
yeah.
on social media going crazy,
It
bro.
was crazy.
Yeah.
I first
Bro,
seen him in
really
some
hard.
Drewski videos, but now he does his own comedy shit, and he's smart with the social media. We're talking about someone that uses social media to their advantage.
Yeah.
This nigga does skits, and then without niggas even knowing,
He gonna
a
drop
skit
some song.
will be a
and then-
song.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Whoa! It's like as a joke though. Niggas like
Right.
the
But
cap.
this ain't
the
a joke.
but
This
look,
really
look,
hard.
But
Yeah.
look, the caption is like, "This how niggas be when they trying to rap," and nigga really be going in like,
Yeah.
like, whoa, is this a skit or is this for real? And this niggas for real.
It's for real.
And,
Standing on
you know,
business. Hey,
yeah,
standing
standing
on
on business.
business.
Hey, we standing on business. But no, bro, that's another way to just use social media to your advantage, bro. You gotta. These consumers are everything. If you have control over the consumers, you are a valuable asset to anyone. And yeah. So that's I kind of went off on a tangent, but
No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
you good. I
This.
think that
Go ahead.
I don't know. I wasn't doing all that. Skate park, bro. I wasn't
it's
doing all
undetermined,
that.
undetermined. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask this: since we're on skating, you've talked about how you've taken things that you really enjoy in life and brought that into your brand and your music, like the skating, and even with the Wiz, talking about the Yellow Brick Road, and now we're going to Emerald City, like things that you actually fuck with. You brought it into your brand. What are some other hobbies that you have that we might see later on make their way into Kye Colors brand or Wasteland Records?
More of art, my art. Like everything is
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
But like, like I want to do a real art exhibit.
Okay.
Dope, bro.
You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to Brock Seals, right?
Roxy,
Brock Seals, shout out Brock
He has his
Seals.
own exhibit up going crazy in St. Louis, right?
bruh. They have a whole studio / music studio / art studio there. It's dope. It's dope. Shout out to Julian Keaton as well, man.
Shout out Julian Keaton.
Yeah, man. Shout out to whole St. Louis.
Yeah.
Shout out to whole Missouri. Missouri's a crazy
Shout
place.
out to Lou.
but
Shout out Sexy Red.
Shout out Columbia.
Yep. Shout out Columbia.
They show you love out there.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
fuck with Columbia.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Got a few vibes out there, Shirley.
Yeah.
College.
Wait, you saying like
Huh?
vibes?
What happened?
No, I ain't got
Nah, we
Nah,
ain't
he
putting that out.
focused.
Nah.
But nah,
focus.
like for real, like going back to the love life question, like, bruh, I haven't dated a girl my age or like younger in like the past 4 years.
Yeah.
I think. You know what I'm saying?
What we saying?
I don't know
We on some
why.
Cougars?
I
You
don't
said-
know why.
Huh? Huh?
I don't know why. I don't know. That's just not where my mind be.
Okay.
In my age group, I guess. Let's just say that.
So what? We on Cougars?
I don't
Somebody,
know
I think
why.
CTB Bino had a lyric yesterday. He said, He said something. He said, I like them 25 and grown.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. It's
Where-
like
where we-
25 and grown.
Yeah, type shit.
I'm 23.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know, my lady's older than me by a few years. By a few years.
Yeah.
I like it, man. These new age ladies, man. They just on some different shit, man. They just on some.
We need that sophistication.
Have you seen that list of places women
What's-
don't want to go to a first date to?
Oh yeah, I
You
seen
see
that.
it on
We
shit.
social
on
media?
that, right? Kansas City?
Huh?
Oh, the other list.
It was
I'm
like
saying a list like they
Cheesecake
said
Factory.
Cheesecake
Oh, yeah,
Factory.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
I did see that. I did see
Bowling.
that.
I'm like,
I'm
what?
like, damn, where do I gotta take you then?
Yeah,
They want me
man.
to take on the ocean
Bro,
prom.
they want to be courtside NBA
It gotta
first
have
date.
lobsters.
crazy.
It gotta have lobsters in the fish tank, but they want lobster too for the
Facts.
meal.
They said
They
if
want
I can't get an
fucking-
Instagram picture out of this, what is we doing here?
Yeah.
Like that's the new age
They want the
ladies, bro.
chandelier up
Bruh.
top.
I need mine with some maturity
You
on
What
wanna
was
it.
Drake
know-
drinking? They want that wine shit. What was that nigga
Yeah.
said his favorite drink? They want that shit.
Yeah.
Man.
They don't want oxtails for,
Yeah.
three, for 3 weeks.
Nah.
Like Drake, yeah. What's it?
That
what
whole
you saying?
skin
Yeah, that
was
shit
crazy.
funny as
Feed
fuck.
me
That whole
oxtail
skin
and
was
jerk
jerk
chicken
chicken.
every day. Like switch it up. Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Come on,
bro.
man. She had to
That's
sit
a
in the
different
back of
life.
the plane. She was mad.
I
That's a
was
different
like,
lifestyle, bro.
Damn.
I want oxtail and jerk.
Yeah, I'll take that shit every day, dog. That's a different
That's
lifestyle,
crazy.
bro.
Type shit. But
But nah, yeah.
Nah,
we don't want to get Kye in trouble, man. We
Nah, he
chilling,
focused,
man.
bro.
I'm
Let's-
focused, I'm focused.
Speaking of focus, let's get back into the performance side because I know last weekend you just did a show at Lemonade Park, right? Right.
Lemons.
Lemons, and that was the first annual. Is that going to be a festival? Is that, I'm assuming, right? Something that's
Yeah, it's gonna be an annual thing.
We need lyrical
Yeah.
lemonade out there next
Shout
time,
out
right?
Sean. Shout out to
Yeah,
Don
shout out to
Chronicles,
Sean. We
man.
seen him last night, man.
Yeah, straight
At the
up.
I feel like he's
Yeah, you went
everywhere.
to y'all went to oh
He was at the Corrupt Angel show,
yeah.
yep.
Every
he
time I
came
come to
through.
KC, no matter what we're doing, I feel like I see a Sean.
Yeah, he always
He's always
outside.
outside.
He really outside,
Yeah.
you know.
He
what I'm
shows
saying?
love, bro.
Before I got into like that's where a lot of like my inspiration comes from the people around me too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ashan, who's also a stem from the Caviar Collective.
Yep. And he
You
built
know.
his own brand as well.
You know what I'm saying? Swan doing their thing. Even watching what Russell is doing,
Yeah.
I've seen, you know, similar tactics in
Ashan,
Ashan
for
schemes
sure,
as
yeah.
well. So it's like just seeing that. I love the out of the trunk hustle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
sure.
saying? Like if it's not that kind of energy, sometimes I feel like shit fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Yeah.
want it as bad
Right.
if you're not willing to do everything to get to it.
Right. You're not gonna want it as bad. It's not gonna feel like success once you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't work for it, it's just gonna be something you're gonna take lightly because it's just handed to you.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, you know, just watching him too. You feel me? How do we get to that though?
The Lemons,
The
Lemonade
lemon-
Park.
Yeah, lemons, Lemonade. Yeah.
How
That
was
went
that
cool?
show for you? Yeah.
Yeah, that show was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked litty.
Well, let me be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Exclusive, uncontested
fucking- I was
exclusive.
f***ing my lyrics.
You was
Oh
high as fuck.
no! was it a Mary Jane thing? Where were we at? Were we up in the clouds? Was it, or was it a lack of? What was it?
I ain't had that focus.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to smoke before I perform, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I did smoke before I performed too. I need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
I need to just be focused, man. Give it my all because I'm not there for just myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
there for people that can't see me.
Facts, bro.
You know.
You've had a few pretty big shows. I feel like, the Soldier Show was a big thing.
Yep.
How did that come
Yeah.
together?
Man.
Soldier Boy, tell him. Shout out Soldier.
Yeah. Soulja Boy show.
You was the
Art-
first. You was the
yeah.
first rapper to be on that skateboard and shit, right? It wasn't
Where?
Soulja. You know, Soulja always say he the first to be on
I ain't
shit.
even gonna do that.
I'll give you.
I
I'll give you.
was
alley.
first verified on Cash App though for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
say less. Yep.
Okay.
Before Soulja, but
That's a random flex. I never even knew you could be verified on Cash App for sure.
yeah.
But I fuck with it though.
But other than that, RJ and Come Up Hustle. I mean, my bad. Come Up Season.
Yeah.
Come Up Season had put me onto that show. That was a dope experience, man. That's when I really had busted out the glide. They was fucking with it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I got lined
Yeah,
this
that's the
one.
spot to do it. Nigga. They dancing at that motherfucker. That's the spot.
Yeah.
And how did you came up with that dance yourself too, or is that how did that come together?
Nah, my boy Suge helped me.
Suge, okay.
Right.
Shout out Suge.
I met Suge through DJ Nick Davis.
Yeah.
Suge runs like a dance studio out in Kansas
Yeah.
for the youth that's
Right.
trying to learn more like into hip hop or hip hop dance, you know what I'm saying? And I go to his space and rehearse sometimes. And he's also into DJing as well.
Yeah.
So
And shout out DJ Nick Davis too.
shout out DJ Nick Davis.
Yep.
Yeah. But we go there and rehearse. And he's very well with the choreography.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
called. And I just needed something like I don't really do too much
Yeah,
dancing
so
anyway.
simple but hard at the same
Yeah,
time.
right. Felt like the Cupid Shuffle. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
So can we learn it? Cause I ain't. Can you
Yeah.
teach it to me, bro?
Right now?
Yeah, type shit. How we do it, bro?
Loose. First we
Hold
going to
on.
the left. Skate.
Slide.
If this my chance.
Oh, so I slide this back. Okay.
Alright. Y'all ready? Gonna do that all
Left,
again.
right,
Skate.
slide.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Oh, I feel you.
And
Okay.
one step
Okay.
though, you feel me?
Okay, slide.
Boom, boom, boom. Like
Boom.
an arrow.
Type shit. I feel
Right. Then you gonna bring it up. Boom.
you. Okay.
Boom.
Right. Okay.
Now
Type
you
shit.
back in the middle.
Type shit.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
We there. We
And then
there.
you do boom.
Oh, we not done.
We
not done. We not done. We not
I don't
done.
even know why you Alright. So it's like boom. Right.
Oh, I'm not remembering this, bro.
Yes, you are.
No,
bro.
bruh.
You just do that twice.
Okay.
Hey. Now it's back to that.
Done.
Boom, boom, boom. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on.
Hey! Type shit. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Hell yeah, bro.
That glide,
That's
sir.
lit, boy. We gonna get that glide, man.
That's what's up.
That's on
Colorman Green.
Picking up the set and shit.
Nah,
First
you
episode.
Going off
I
schedule.
gotta get
First
used to this shit.
episode.
I gotta get used to the arm and all
Goddamn
this.
glide. But shout out to Soulja Boy though, cause that really inspired me to come up with a dance.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
My mama always told me like, even when I was doing the music stuff, she's like, you need a dance.
Yeah.
You really want to do this shit? You need a dance. So that's my dance.
Yeah, that's
Glide.
dope,
Yeah, I fuck with that. That's smooth. Some cool shit you can do in the club.
bro.
Right? Cause like the dance,
Yeah.
the dances I'm into, they gotta be like some smooth shit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
for
into
sure.
two-step and stuff like that. I don't be doing a lot of the new
No
dances.
crazy shit. Yeah. And let me get back into it real quick because I know we were just talking about performances. I know you travel to LA a lot, and I know that I've seen you do shows with, I think is it Payday LA?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that been like, and what's the relationship with them out there?
So I don't travel to LA a lot.
Okay, yeah, my
honestly.
fault, my fault.
Nah, you good, yeah. But I've been a few times. Just really just seeing like the music take me there. Really, I only go out there when I have something to do.
Right. Yeah.
So Payday LA, my first time in LA was to do a show with them.
Okay.
Shout out to Prez.
Shout out
to
Prez.
everybody involved at Payday LA as well.
Was that a connection? I'm just reaching. Was that a connection through Jaron or Jaron being from LA or anything like that?
Actually, no, it was Jesse had brought it to my attention, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just me being into LA hip hop, California hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Just he always looking for stuff that's like, one, we not into this shit to be on with the shit that's gonna waste our time.
Right, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
you know, we at a point now where it got to make sense every
it gotta
time.
make sense. So first time on there, like, bro was gonna put me as the headliner. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And I was co-headlining with KB Devine, somebody who's built a name out in
Right out there.
LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, that really said a lot to me, man. That really said, you know, cause LA's it's a lot of talent in LA. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent in LA. So when they did that, it was just like, damn, I got ultimate respect for everything going on with this, you know.
It's another notch in your belt, right?
It's another notch. Because,
Confidence,
I mean, I was going to say that because a lot of people have gone through this showcase to prove their skills. You feel me? So once I seen that and to see when that happened, I was like, okay. And the whole experience, too, I had met a lot of people out there when I did that first show. Jansport Jay even, you know, he caught the show and always show love afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jansport Jay. He's a producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said Jansport J?
Jansport Jay.
Shout out Jansport J.
Backpack, yeah.
He was at that show. That's when I first had met Westside Boogie. You know, he worked with KB and everything. And then that led to a lot of me catching on a lot of more of the talent going on there. So,
Next time, soon, I need to see you with LaRussell. We need to get you out at the pergola in the backyard, bro.
Yeah.
Because y'all got similar vibes, too. I feel like y'all would rock with each other.
Straight up.
What's up?
I think so, too. That'd be dope.
So before we came over here, me and Jay was listening to a song, right? So this song is called Involved.
Oh,
you remember that? What you doing with that, bro? What's I don't want to put you on the spot, obviously. But
no, you already
really
put him on the spot.
He's
He's on the spot. It's done.
I really f with that song.
We already hear
and I know obviously what was.
We gotta play this shit.
Is that just one of the
Just
ones
that
where,
unreleased.
It's that
Kye Colors, Zarin Michael.
Ones where you just, like you said, obviously you're
Involved.
and you just want to make sure that it makes sense. Type
Hold
shit.
up. We gotta let them hear this just for a second. Just for a second, bro. This nigga probably forgot about this shit.
And just for the backstory, I'm on the song as well.
Hey. You produce this, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what my bro. You are different, bro.
This chorus is tough.
Whatever I need to do, bro, I'll do it, bro. Whatever I need to do, nigga. Whatever I need to do.
You up with this joint now?
Yeah. Whatever we need to do, bro.
All right, bet.
Whatever we need to do, for real. This motherfucker
Super.
is tough, bro. Like, I really like.
I ain't heard this motherfucker in a long
Yeah,
time,
bro. Your production is different, bro.
Huh?
Press one
So
so
my
this
call could be processed.
I'll flip it on StockX.
I'm focused on.
Fuck niggas linger in silence. I ain't here with your
Body in college, I know you
probably was wildin'.
Type shit. Just a little
Yeah, that's
taste.
a,
You know,
yeah, my fault. I had to put you on
Type
the spot
shit,
quick,
type
quick
shit.
second, you know, the end of the show. But yeah, bro.
He was like, damn, bro, that was actually supposed to come out on green, but you weren't on it anymore. Like,
But nah. Like I said, not to put you on the spot. I just fuck with it, bro. For real. Even if not, like, you know, I'm definitely down. I'm looking to work with you, bro.
Yeah, let's
And
make some music.
I
That's
wanna-
what I want to do with
Yeah.
you. So shit, that's
Sure.
crazy.
the podcast.
And
Yeah, like, what we doing, bro? What we doing for real?
but two, I think for me, my process is I think I just perform better when I'm locked in, which I'm sure it's the same for you, like locking in
Yeah.
together versus like
In
obviously
person.
some of the shit that I think that might be the only song we've done, but obviously,
Sent back and forth type shit.
So
Yeah, I would
it's
rather
just
be
better
in
to
there.
sit down type shit, especially with you being a producer. I know we could cook up some shit for
Yeah,
sure.
and that's another thing too, bro. Like, I've been in a space where I just want to get more back into my production
Yeah.
of things. I've been hearing a lot of shit. Niggas be like, bro, I forgot you made beats. Or,
Yeah.
I didn't know you make beats.
Yeah.
And that's due to me not showing so much of that side.
Yeah. Last thing, real quick. What's the song that you did with somebody, as far as beat-wise, your favorite beat that you've done in the city for somebody?
Wait by Ray Money.
Wait, I knew you was going to say that. Yep.
Yeah,
I knew you was going
that's
to say
tough.
that. Hell yeah. Shout out Ray Money.
Yeah, Free Ray Money.
Free Ray Money.
What else? Damn, I produce for a lot of people, man. The best is yet to come.
Best is just to
Say
come.
less, bro. But hey,
Close
Kye
it.
Colors, I appreciate you fucking with us, bro. Hey,
Yes,
I really
sir.
believe in your career. Bro, you're going somewhere, and I feel like this is gonna be a gem, bro.
Hell
You're
yeah.
gonna look back on this and be like, damn, bro was 5 years ago, bro was fucking with Uncontested Vision. Now he
Yeah.
fucking with, you know what I'm saying?
Uncontested
OVO.
Vision.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
And we appreciate all y'all fucking with us. Of course, I go by the name of Zarin Michael.
I go by the name of Jayden Minshew.
And we are with Uncontested Vision. We are super excited to have Kye Colors here with us today, and we appreciate you coming out, bro.
Yes,
Likewise,
sir.
man. Y'all take it.
Yes, sir, my
Stay
dog.
tuned for the next episode, y'all.
It's super.
That's it. Platinum in the streets.